Hi guys, it's finally happening. All of you guys know that Simple Plan is my one and only favorite band. And today
Danke.
I have Chuck from Simple Plan for a few questions. Do you have a routine on tour, like working out every day or special food?
Routine on tour. Well, it's pretty busy. I'll be honest with you. You wake up, kind of get yourself ready. Today, I didn't have time to get all ready, so this is.
But you look amazing.
I try my best. Sorry, but usually we do that. Then we have a sound check. Then we have a bunch of fans who come out to the sound check, and we hang out with them and everything. Sign, take pictures. Then try to do social media content because now we do a lot of TikToks and reels and all that. So usually we do that right after sound check. That's kind of routine.
Crazy.
Try to go in the city, get some fresh air. Try to find good food, good dinner. Come back, meet more fans before the show. Get on stage, warm up, play the show. Then, believe it or not, meet more fans after because we love. That's a really big thing for us is being able to connect with fans. So our whole day is kind of pretty scheduled. I really like to go when we're in a special city to go out and see something. Yeah. So that's really important to me to try to just not be in the dressing room all day.
So where have you been today?
Well, today we had a radio interview. So we went to Rock Antenna.
Ah, to crazy.
Some interviews and everything. But before that, we were in Milan. I went to the church and Duomo, and in Paris we went around. And so tried to make the most out of being in Europe. It's such a beautiful place and so many cool cities, so try to just enjoy where we're at.
Okay. Which member of Simple Plan smells the nicest?
Wow. Big questions here. I see you guys are going for the important questions. I think we're very lucky. I think we all have very good, personal hygienes and smell. I would say Pierre, I know he gets like the fancy cologne from like the Labo and all that stuff.
Okay.
So maybe he wins.
Okay.
Maybe he wins.
So, guys, you have to buy the VIP package, and then you can.
Test it out.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's your personal favorite Simple Plan song to play live on stage?
So many. Actually, on this tour, we've been swapping a lot of songs on the set list, so we're trying to put a lot of our personal favorites in there and fan favorites. But if I had to, so we get to have a really, and it's a headliner, so we play a lot more. But if I had to narrow it down to one, I think Perfect.
Yeah?
It's the one we always end with, and it's the most emotional one. You see how much the music has impacted people when and they're in the front row, they're singing, and you can tell it's been a special song for a lot of people. So I really like that one. I also really like Jump because that's just like every festival we play, every headline show, it's always like you just see everybody getting into it. So for me, like seeing the crowd reaction is really what makes the show special.
So they also know the old songs.
Yeah, I think it's great to see just how lucky we are. Like we have fans that care about obviously our old stuff and everything, but are embracing the new stuff as well. I love playing Iconic. Like musically, that's one of my favorite too. So I gave you 3. Iconic, that's new, and Perfect, and Jump, which are more old school.
Okay.
So there you go.
What was your last dream about?
My last dream. Wow, you guys are going deep. What did I dream about? I have a lot of dreams, but they're always pretty good. They're weird, but they're good. The recurrent dream that I have is that I get asked to. They have like to play on a professional hockey team, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, and I do like a few shifts, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to stay, I want to keep doing this. I have to play really good. Like I wish they could obviously it's completely impossible. I'm too old and not good enough, but I do have that dream that and not just once, like it happens often that I get called up in a hockey team and I get to play for real, like a professional.
But is this a sport you
Yeah,
do?
I played hockey when I was a kid. That was my dream, to be a professional hockey player. So maybe.
And now you end up as the drummer of a cool band. But
it kind of worked out pretty well. But if you'd asked me when I was 11, 10, 12, that was the only thing I thought about was. And then one day I discovered music and it completely shifted, and I went from that to like 100% music. But when I was young, from like 5 years old to like 13, that really was my obsession, was hockey. So, I missed out.
Okay. If you would be in an action movie, who would you be?
Oh, I'd be the good guy that saves the day, you know.
No fighting? Shooting?
Action movie. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, sure. Like you have to save the day. You might have to fight, whatever. I think I'd be like Jason Bourne style.
Yeah.
I really like that franchise, and that would be good. Like I think a little Matt Damon. What do you think? No, not so much.
A little.
Ben Affleck is what I get. There you go.
It's the shape of your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What is your favorite city to visit or to play live?
Oh, that's really hard. I really have a lot. I would say I'm really looking forward to going to. Okay, obviously we're in Europe. It's amazing. I love it. It's weird. Like I think I've loved it more and more as I come back. First, when we used to come in the beginning, it was a bit more tough. Maybe because the band wasn't as big right away in Europe. It took us a bit to build, so we were playing like smaller venues, and it was a bit harder and everything. Now it feels like the band is kind of like on this really cool ascending path with our career, and the venues are getting nicer and bigger, and I think because of that, we're enjoying the tour so much more. And I'm also, as I get older, I realize just how lucky we are to do this. So like to be in Paris, to be in London, to be in Berlin, like it's magical, you know, like I really like that. So, but I'm also looking forward to Australia. I love going to Australia. So Sydney is one of my favorite. One of the best cities I've ever been to was Cape Town in South Africa. We don't go often. We only been once. We played with Metallica when we were there. Big festivals, incredible. So I love that place. Japan, Tokyo. And now we got Brazil coming up, and Brazil, like in Rio, is one of the coolest cities. You got the beach, the mountains, everything. It's really magical. So I don't know. I love, honestly, like that's gonna sound corny, but everywhere we go, I find that you can find really cool stuff. Southeast Asia is incredible, cool cities. Mexico is rad. Mexico City, such a crazy good food and everything. So you just have to make the most of wherever you're at, you know?
Yeah.
That's really my attitude.
But you've been everywhere, right?
We've been lucky. We've been to, like, I think we've played in 71 or 72 countries so far.
Crazy.
And we keep adding more. And to me, that's one of my favorite parts. Like when I think about, it's funny, we were having a conversation earlier today about like, oh, you know, some bands are doing like farewell tours and everything. And I was trying to imagine myself if that was happening. And funny, like I was following this NoFX, I'm sure you know them.
Yeah.
And they were saying like, you know, I might never come back to Munich ever. It's our last show. I don't know if I'll ever go back there. And when I imagined that in my head, I was like, no, I'm not ready for that at all. Like, I want to keep coming here. I want to keep coming to all these cities. And it's, you know, it's a privilege to be able to say like, oh, next month I'll be in Brazil. Next month I'll be in Australia. Next month I'll be in Munich, whatever, you know. And I'm not ready to let that go. I really enjoy the travel aspect of it.
I'm happy because we need you.
Yes, there you go. There's no stopping. Simple Plan, no farewell, no hiatus, no break, no breakup. We're here to stay. Sorry.
So what was the last song you fell in love with?
You know, I really like, let me think here. What's the last song? These are really good and hard questions. I like this new band. I think they're really cool. They're called Losers Club, and you should check them out on Spotify. It's not one specific song, it's just a whole band. I really like them. So they're kind of brand new, and I would go check them out.
All right. Which member of Simple Plan is the most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Okay, I'm gonna say maybe Sebastian, because he's very he plans everything and he's very
strategic,
strategic. So maybe that would be him. Yeah, maybe. Although Jeff is very strong.
Is he?
Yeah, he's, you know, I think so. He's very he lifts a lot of weights and everything, okay. And, you know. So maybe he could fight them off. Pierre's the tallest, so maybe there's an advantage to that. I don't know. Maybe I'd be the one dying first.
Who knows? Yeah. If you could be invisible for one day, what's the first thing you would do?
Invisible?
Yes.
I think I would try to go listen on conversations that I'm not supposed to, that people I'm not supposed to listen to. I'd be interested to see what people really think when you're not there.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
maybe
I
that
don't
would be
want to know.
bad, right? But that'd be good. I would be curious to actually know the truth,
Yeah.
So I think maybe I would do that. What would you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough, right?
It's
See?
tough, yeah.
Tough questions.
Maybe to reorganize someone's apartment, that when they come home, they think,
I would certainly not want to do that. That sounds like I don't like reorganize, doing that stuff. So I think I'd do that, yeah.
Yeah. Now, for my thing, the hardest question.
Uh-huh.
If you could listen to one album for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
Oh, Simple Plan one, of course.
It's not true.
Okay, so 3 bands came to mind.
Okay.
So I'm cheating again, but I would take the like the Beatles. They have the Red and Blue records, with all their best songs. I mean, it's a bit unfair because they're very long, but I think that's a classic band I would never get sick of. But in the more like modern sort of in our style of music, right away Bad Religion came up, and but really the one that I think I would want to listen to forever would be Blink-182. Like Enema of the State.
All right.
My favorite record from top to bottom. There's not one bad song.
That's true.
And it really shaped my early youth, or like when I was 20, 21, 19. It's an incredible album, and I think I would never get sick of it.
Which artist would you like to collaborate next?
Man, so many. We always say Pink. I think that'd be amazing. She's cool. She has such a badass voice. Be amazing. Avril. That'd be really cool. We're going on tour with her, so that's
I saw
sick.
It's so mean that it's only in the US.
Well, you never know. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
you should bring it to Europe.
We'll expand.
Yeah.
Offspring. With Dexter, they're like legends. His voice is so cool. He wrote so many amazing songs. That'd be really rad. And then maybe something fresh like Mayday Parade, like a young band.
Yeah.
That's like a different generation. Like maybe Youngblood, that'd be cool too. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many talented people.
All right. Rank your top 3 Simple Plan songs.
Whoa. How am I supposed to do that? Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Crazy. I think, okay, so I'm going to be more like the favorite song like that we wrote, like I'm the most proud of, maybe. Crazy. Let me think here. This is hard. I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this whole thing. Yeah, you should have given me the questions in advance. That is completely unfair. I can tell you that best records, still not getting any for me. The new one, like Harder Than It Looks, and Get Your Heart On.
All right.
Sorry, I have to punt this question. But if I try really hard, okay, I'll say, okay, maybe Astronaut. That's a great one. Crazy, and this song Saved My Life.
This one I love.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Who's the best dressed in the band?
I don't think we win any awards for best dress in the band, sadly. We're just okay. We don't have the best. I think Pierre and me.
All right. Last question. Which one of your bandmates would you call to help you bury a body?
Wow.
It's a serious question.
I've never contemplated that in my life, but if I had to call someone, probably Pierre.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
So. I think he would be like he's like resourceful. He has like he's handy. Like he would be good at like let's figure out how to do this, how to dig this thing, and find a good intelligent spot. Like he has, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think he could carry it too. He's strong. You know. I don't know.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think he would. Not because he has prior experience.
Just to make it clear.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that's it. Thanks
All right.
for your time.
Thank you. That was awesome.
And
love it.
Great
Thank
show
you.
tonight.
Thank you so much.
Bye.